It's infuriating. There's nothing he can do.
I don't agree. I think it's feeble. He should will himself not to be ill and then collapse the next day. Whom will you ask instead?
I'm not sure. I've known Sybil all my life. So you can imagine how curious I was when I found out you'd be here tonight. I never thought we'd meet in person.
As opposed to what? In spirit?
Well, you see, to us, in marrying you, it seemed like Sybil had left Downton Abbey forever. If you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean.
Did they lose your suitcase on the way over? How maddening for you.
No, my suitcase arrived safely, thank you. Along with my manners.
He's still dressed as the man from the Prudential, I see.
Yes, it's nice to have someone from the real world, isn't it?
Hello, Mama. Can I tempt you to one of these new cocktails?
I don't think so. They look too exciting for so early in the evening, don't you think so, Klaus?
Better avoided, my lady.
What a pleasure it is to see you out and about, Sir Anthony. I want to say, can I be of any help? But you don't seem to need any.
He doesn't need help at all, do you? He won't let me do anything.
Mustn't be a nuisance, you know.
Are you coming to the wedding?
Of course.
Well, if you really want me.
I do. I really do.
You look very nice. Have you done something jolly with your hair? I say, what the devil?
What is it?
Dinner is served, your ladyship.
How's it going?
Awkward. Mr. Branson's well away and Lady Sybil doesn't like it much. I don't understand it. He's only had one cocktail.
Maybe he was drinking before he came down to calm his nerves.
No, I don't agree, and I don't care who knows it. Well, the Black and Tans are there to restore order, are they? Why don't they just murder the entire population and then you wouldn't hear a squeak out of any of them?
Is there any way to shut him up?
If I knew how to control him, he wouldn't be here in the first place.
Are you interested in Irish politics, Lord Mooton?
Well, I was only just saying that I thought that...
He's interested in Irish repression, like all of you.
Look, old chap, of course this stuff matters a great deal to you.
Yes, it does matter. This stuff. It matters a very great deal.
What's so funny?
Nothing. I'm just enjoying this vivid display of Irish character.
Please, Tom. We don't need to wear everyone out.
Why? What's the matter? Am I not being polite enough?
Wait a minute, this was down to you, wasn't it?
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do. I saw you. You put something in his drink, didn't you? Just before we came in.
That's not true, is it, Larry? What a beastly thing to do.
Oh, come on, Edith. That's not like you. You could always take a joke.
A bully's defence. Listen, everyone, Mr. Gray has given my brother-in-law something to make him appear drunk.
Could it be drink?
No, not drink, some horrible pill. Sybil, take him upstairs.
Il ne manque que ça.
Tom has been the victim of a cruel prank, which I know you will all be kind enough to forget.
Forgive, perhaps. Forget, never.
Is this true, Larry?
I don't know why you're all getting so hot under the collar. He's only a grubby little chauffeur chap.
Be silent this instant, sir.
I apologize for my son, Mr. Branson, unreservedly. I only hope you recover before the wedding.
I hope so too, since I want him to be my best man.
Bravo. Well said.
Do you really mean it?
Honestly.
I've told you before, if we're mad enough to take on the Crawley girls, we have to stick together.
Oh, thank you, Matthew. Thank you so much.
There's no need to cook. Just fetch some ham from Mr. Bakewell and make a light salad. You can't go wrong with that. And Lady Grantham won't want more.
I'd like to make a bit of an effort to show our sympathies.
It's a nice idea, Ethel, but I'd like to keep it safe. I'll walk up to the house later. I don't understand. I can smell cooking.
It's quite simple, Mum. You'll be pleased, I promise. I've had help.
And I suppose there's no ham and there's no salad. If this luncheon is a failure, Ethel, I shall hold you responsible.
Oh, I'm sorry if I've kept you waiting, but I had to send up the luncheon.
It's good of you to spare the time.
Oh, it's all right. I've only the men to cook for today, and they're easy.
What were you doing at Crawley House this morning?
Who says I was at Crawley House?
I saw you coming out.
Oh, I see. Well, Mrs. Crawley was giving a luncheon party, and I...
And you were helping Ethel.
I suppose I was.
Against my strict instructions to give the place a wide berth.
Now, Mr. Carson, no one disputes your position as head of this household, but I'm not sure that you're entitled to dress down Mrs. Patmore in this way.
Of course, if Mrs. Patmore wants to spend her time frolicking with prostitutes.
Do I look like a frolicker?
May I ask who is expected at this precious luncheon?
Her ladyship, the young ladies, and the dowager.
You have allowed a woman of the streets to wait at table on members of our family. Oh, I am speechless.
I would guess he won't stay speechless for long.
This was very good.
It was. It really was.
You don't sound so surprised.
I am surprised. I owe Ethel an apology. I've underestimated her.
I sometimes wonder if I should learn to cook.
Why?
You never know, it might come in handy one day. And I've got to do something.
What did you say to that editor who wanted you to write for him?
I haven't said anything yet. It's probably too late now, anyway.
Matthew tells me Robert was against it.
What difference does that make? Oh, really, my dear? Shh. We're all family. I'm not letting the side down. I'm just saying that Robert frequently makes decisions based on values that have no relevance anymore.
Do you think I should do it?
I wouldn't countermand your father.
Then why bring it up?
Well, I do, and so does Matthew.
And so does Matthew what? What else has Matthew decided for my family?
Robert?
Don't worry. I don't need to be fed. We're going, all of you, now.
What are you talking about?
Do you know who has prepared this luncheon for you?
Yes, Ethel, our former housemaid.
Who bore a bastard child?
What? Robert, Ethel has rebuilt her life.
Has she? Do you know what she has built it into?
What do you mean?
I think Cousin Robert is referring to Ethel's work as a prostitute.
Well, of course, these days servants are very hard to find.
I don't think you understand the difficulties she's had to face.
I couldn't care less how she earns her living. Good luck to her. What I care about is that you have exposed my family to scandal.
But who would know?
I can't tell you how people find out these things, but they do. Your gardener, your kitchen maid,
I suppose she has an appropriate costume for every activity.
We're leaving.
Is this because of me, my lord?
No, it's because of his lordship, and we're not leaving. Is that a Charlotte Russe? How delicious.
I hope it's tasty, my lady. Mrs. Patmore gave me some help.
I'm glad to know that Mrs. Patmore has a good heart and does not judge.
Is anyone coming?
It seems a pity to miss such a good pudding.
Just seen the Hardings' car. We'll be in the drawing room.
Certainly, my lady.
Hello?
I believe we're expected. Of course, Mr. and Mrs. Harding. Would you like to leave your coats?
Gwen? It is you, isn't it? Why didn't you telephone and say you were coming? I didn't know we were until this morning, or I would have. He said we were visiting somebody called Painswick. Lady Rosamond Painswick, his lordship's sister. Oh, I've forgotten that. I'll see you later if I can.
She hasn't got time to greet her old friends, then.
When were you a friend of Gwen's?
We're so pleased to see you. I want to hear all about Hillcroft. Why did you first get involved?
Naturally, I'd be happy to take as much of the credit as possible, but it was really Mrs. Harding's idea.
What was it that drew you to the work they were doing?
Forgive me, but have we met?
I don't think we've met exactly.
Tell us more about Hillcroft.
Well, you see, I never had any higher education, and so...
Oh, who did? All we were taught was French, prejudice and dance steps.
But who's Gwen?
Well, she was a housemaid here before the war.
She got away to be a secretary. Now she's having lunch upstairs while we're still stuck down here.
What does his lordship think?
They won't recognise her. They don't look us in the face enough.
I wonder if Karl Marx might finish the liver pâté.
I don't think his lordship will mind. He's not uncomfortable about that sort of thing. It won't bother him that she used to work here.
No, well, his daughter ran off with the chauffeur in the interim.
Mrs. Harding was a supporter when Hillcroft first opened in 1920. Then later they needed a treasurer, so she suggested me.
And how do you manage from Yorkshire?
It's not hard. I go there twice a month. But the telephone's really changed everything.
I want to hear Mrs. Harding's story.
Well, it was the telephone that changed everything for me, too. You see, I was a secretary before I was married for a telephone company back when everyone was getting connected at the start of the war.
And she moved into local government, and that's where we met.
But if I'd had more education, I might have gone further, if that doesn't sound too vague.
No. Many women from all backgrounds feel that. I know I did. I was a nurse, but why couldn't I be a doctor?
Barrow, is that luncheon?
It is, my lady.
Shall we go in?
I hope we'll have a chance to continue this
Edith?
conversation shortly.
Yes,
When are you going
Look at you.
I don't mean to pretend. I didn't know we were coming to Downton until we turned into the drive.
Does he not know you worked here?
He knows I was a housemaid, so there's no pretense. But by the time we met, that was all in the past.
I'm one to talk. I married the boss's daughter.
So is she going to come down?
I don't know, she didn't say.
No, she's too important to speak to the likes of us. Take those up now.
We have to find ladders to help them achieve their potential.
I do so agree.
We can't afford to waste working women by not educating them.
It's lucky Carson isn't here.
Carson?
Our butler. He's a traditionalist.
You recall Mr. Carson, madam, surely?
What do you mean, Barrow?
Mrs. Harding used to work here.
What?
She used to be a...
Thank you, Mr. Barrow. I can tell it. But I used to be a housemaid here for a couple of years before the war.
Here? In this house?
I knew I'd seen your face.
Why didn't you say?
I don't know. Well, I was going to.
You had every opportunity.
Oh, you can take the pudding and Andy can carry the cream. How's it going?
Mr. Barrow just landed her in it.
Deliberately?
He only told the table she used to work here as a maid.
I knew he'd do something like that.
Of course. How could he resist? We've been hearing that you spoilt Gwen's luncheon. Good work.
I couldn't have known she was planning to lie her way through it.
That's not it, though, is it? You resent her luck. You're jealous.
Jealous. Why? Because I dedicated my life to service and I'm about to be thrown out on my ear? When she scarpered, first chance she got, and now she's lunching in the dining room. Why would that make me jealous, Mr. Bates?
His lordship won't like it. You're trying to wrong-foot her.
Well, we'll see. I know Lady Mary didn't like being made a fool of. Now, in case I have to remind you all again, I am the butler. So please get on.
It seems marvellous to me. You leave service, go into government. Now you're married to a prominent man. 20th century story.
I agree. Welcome back. I just feel stupid for not recognizing you.
Why should you? We never spoke.
You worked here for 2 years and we never spoke to you. We're the ones in the wrong.
No, I didn't mean it like that. It was a good job.
But not good enough to stay.
I didn't want to be in service my whole life, that's all.
So you found an opportunity and took it. Brava.
But I didn't find it. Lady Sybil found it.
Sybil helped you?
Yes. But she did everything. She looked out for the jobs, lent me clothes, drove me to the interviews. But one time, I remember the horse went lame and we both got stuck in the mud and... Oh, the talk
everything we had to do when we got back. I remember we were so worried, but she never said a thing about you.
It was our secret pact. And then one day she cornered the man who was installing the telephone here, and that's how I got my first job in business.
She wouldn't let me into the library while you met him, so that was you.
Did you keep in contact?
Christmas cards and such. And then I heard the news. I'll never forget her. Her kindness changed my life.
What a lovely way to remember her.
She was a lovely person.
Darling Sybil. Thank you, Barrow, for reminding us of Mrs. Harding's time here.
My pleasure, my lady.
They're coming now.
I just wanted to come and say hello.
Oh, Mrs. Hughes will be sad to miss you.
Now, tell us about your children. We want to know every detail. Where are you living now?
Oh, all right. Well, let's begin at the beginning. But afterwards, I'd like to hear all about you.
Mr. Branson, I wouldn't bother you, but now you're back, and now you're the agent again.
Lady Mary's the agent.
But still, you'll know what they're planning for Yew Tree Farm.
I suppose so.
Only, Mr. Mason was in the running for it, but now it seems they've had second thoughts.
It's not quite as simple as that.
Well, it's as simple as this. His son, my husband, left this house to die for his country. Shouldn't we help him now if we can?
I'll have a word.
I have an idea that when you mentioned Mrs. Harding's connection with us, you were trying to catch her out.
Well,
I don't like to see such things, Barrow. I don't care for a lack of generosity. Do you understand me?
Yes, my lord.
You are your own worst enemy.
If I am, I've got competition.
Bates.
I don't seem to have it.
Could you look again? Because we definitely made a reservation.
Maybe each of you thought that the other one had done it.
I made the booking.
I'm afraid we're very full tonight. The Countess of Grantham has a large party with her.
Lady Grantham's here.
Among our patrons are some of the greatest names in Yorkshire society. And the Countess is among them.
Yes, we know her.
Oh, these people are claiming to know you, Your Ladyship.
Well, we didn't...
I know them both very well indeed. Are you dining here tonight, Anna?
We were, but there seems to be a mix-up with the table.
Well, I'm sure it can be sorted out.
In a jiffy, my lady, in a jiffy. If you would like to wait one moment.
That seems to have made a difference. Thank God he's a snob.
But, my lady, I promise you we never...
Sure not. But don't let's spoil the effect now. To be honest, I wish I could join you, but I better get back.
Well, if you'd like to follow me. Please excuse the little hiccup earlier. It will be the last. Ah, yes.
Sprat, offer Dr. Clarkson some cake, then you may go.
Thank you. I'm afraid serving me is a bit beneath his dignity.
Even Sprat cannot always live for pleasure. Tell me, how well do you know Lord Merton?
I don't really.
Oh, because I thought you might be amused by how friendly he and Mrs. Crawley have become.
What Mrs. Crawley chooses to do with her private life is her own affair.
Oh, dear. I've annoyed you.
No, I'm not annoyed. Although I am surprised to learn that she entertains notions of passing her time at drawing-room receptions and taking carriage rides in the park.
No one takes carriage rides in the park anymore. That's quite gone.
I wouldn't know.
You ought to meet Lord Merton properly. Come to luncheon. on Saturday. Mrs. Crawley will be here, and so will he.
Well, that's quite an honour, Lady Grantham. Are you sure?
No, it'll be fun. I'm hoping to persuade dear Lady Shackleton to be one of our number.
Do you remember I thought Mrs. Patmore might have an idea about Mrs. Hughes's dress? Well, she did, and it arrived this morning.
No good?
No good at all. Horrible, in fact. It's too late now to order anything else.
Can't we lend her a dress or something?
Well, she wouldn't fit into a dress of yours, and her ladyship's too tall.
But what about an embroidered evening coat? The length wouldn't matter so much. I'll ask Mamma when I get up. She'll have something.
Miss Baxter said she was leaving early to go into York.
That's right. She's out all day. She goes straight from York to a meeting with Dr. Clarkson. We'll have to manage without her. She won't mind. She'll be pleased.
That dress doesn't look bad now as a foil to set off the colours of the embroidery.
I agree. Its plainness is a virtue, and I'm sure we can do something about the length.
Excuse me? Will someone explain to me what's going on?
Didn't Lady Mary tell you, milady?
Tell me what?
That Mrs. Hughes is going to borrow one of your coats to be married in.
Was I to have any say in this as you rifled through my cupboards?
Your ladyship, there's obviously been a misunderstanding.
I'm surprised at you, Mrs. Hughes. This is not the kind of behaviour I would look for from you.
We'll hang them up at once and leave you in peace.
You see, Lady Mary said...
Lady Mary may dispose of her own clothes as she sees fit, but I do not know what gives her the right to dispose of mine. Now, please, leave me. I have a headache and I need to lie down.
You're very prompt.
Oh, milady, we've had an awful business. Her ladyship walked in when Mrs. Hughes was trying on the coats and... I don't know, she seemed to think we were stealing them.
Don't be silly.
I'm not. I've never seen her so angry. Poor Mrs. Hughes. She feels awful.
Oh, we can't have that on the day before her wedding. Leave it to me.
Yes?
I hope Hannah's wrong, but she seems to think you didn't want to lend Mrs. Hughes a coat for her wedding.
Well, I just walked in and there they were putting on my clothes.
Please tell me you weren't rude.
Your mother's had a horrible afternoon with Granny. They were all at each other's throats.
Does that excuse insulting a woman who has served us faithfully for many years, who simply wanted something nice to be married in?
Why didn't you tell me about it?
I tried to, but you stormed off.
What was Mrs. Hughes doing in there?
Typical, though, isn't it? 30 years of service, one wrong move and snap. You're out on your ear.
They're very appreciative of our service. It was not a wrong move, and she is not out on her ear.
Well, I won't speak ill of her ladyship. Not when she's doing what she's doing for Mr. Mason.
What's this?
Daisy, you mustn't talk like that when it isn't settled.
I want to get things settled.
Don't we all?
You seem unusually disenchanted with life these days, Mr. Barrow.
I can't see the future, Mr. Carson. But then I suppose none of us can.
Don't let it upset you.
It does upset me. I felt like a naughty child in need of a smack. Anyway, I'm going up now. It's past 10. Yes?
May I come in?
Please.
Mrs. Hughes, I won't beat about the bush. I behaved badly earlier, and I hope you'll accept my apology.
It must have been strange to find us all there, milady.
Nevertheless, I have no excuse to behave as I did, not to someone who deserves our loyalty as you do. Please forgive me.
Of course.
I can only say I was angry about something quite different, and I allowed it to cloud my judgment.
Oh, we've all done that, my lady.
Finally, I'd like you to have this coat.
I'm not sure it was a good idea.
Please, or I'll feel I've spoiled the day, which is the very last thing I'd want to do. Furthermore, I want you to keep it.
Well,
I've asked Baxter to fit it for you tonight. She's happy to do that.
Very well, milady. I'm very grateful. I'm not sure when I'll wear it again, but you never know.
You never do. I'll say good night.
Good night, your ladyship.